Alright, there we are.
Yeah, the more I play this game, the more I see what you're saying, 3. Of like, if they put 4 Space Marines, this thing might be a little too easy.
Oh yeah, there was an interview and they were like, is it gonna be 4-player? And he said, no, 3. I'm like, but why? Why not 4-player? And he goes, because you're Space Marines. 4 people would make the game impossibly easy. It wouldn't be a challenge no matter what you did. And the more I played, I'm like, oh, they were right.
Yeah. They have to send so many guys just to make it a challenge for 3.
Every fight's not a horde fight. It has to be a horde fight for there to be an enemy. Also, I love this visual. The body's just stacked.
Yeah. The amount of Tyranids as well as the like last defenders holding out here.
I know.
Just showing how brutal the Tyranids are, that they'll just throw everything just to kill like 5 guys. Because in the end, they'll just recoup all their losses if they win.
It's wild.
One should not. If the arch enemy is involved, might we not encounter them here?
I hope we do. I wish to have words with those traitors.
I like how it's just the arch enemy.
Yep.
They'll be counting on your hatred.
Who is the arch enemy?
Be sure they
Chaos.
don't use it against you.
The traitor Marines.
Gotcha.
Those Marines who have fallen in the Horus Heresy are the arch enemy.
The heretical.
I can't wait to put a bolt around through their
We're
skulls.
here, brothers. The Adeptus Mechanicus put up a fight here.
Can someone clip that? Can I clip that? I'm clipping that real quick.
Flipping what?
No, wrong button. There it is. A Tyranid was stuck on the railing and then ran into the wall and disappeared.
My god, they can flow through molecules now.
My god, it's Jason Bourne.
It hit the no, the Tyranid just hit the like the 1 in 1 quintillion where all the particles align and it was able to go through the wall.
I thought you said the Tyranids are off the perk.
The Tyranid hit the perk 40.
The Tyranid hit the perk 40k.
Look, here they are. It's the boys.
What plotting could these insects be capable of? These
Hey,
are
guys.
their drones.
Then what guides them?
I do like how knowledgeable Titus is. He feels like he should be the leader. He knows the most.
He's seen a lot in his very few years of service.
Who guides them? A worthy adversary.
Right, like he's not wrong.
No, he's not.
The hive mind is terrifying.
Yeah, it's like shockingly and horrifyingly smart.
Yeah. Ooh, fire blasters and melter rifles.
Bro,
That's what?
you know
The
that,
melter rifle.
you guys ever see that picture of the guy like holding a fork eating cereal and his hand is like clutched?
I think so.
And the dude was commenting like, dude, why are you holding on to that spoon so hard? Like, who's gonna take it from you? And the guy was like, I don't know. I was just sitting here alone and started thinking. I got angry.
Doors locked. Look for a nearby access terminal.
Alright,
There's
gotta...
also like the
Machine spirit has been
one
disconnected.
where it's like a TV
Resetting now.
like with a bullet hole through it, and it's like I got mad at the TV because the milkshake was mean to the hamburger.
Yeah, I saw that. This part of the
Things
mission
are
is
light.
so cool.
Our eyes glowing in the dark.
Not mine. Oh, mine do glow. They're...
Yeah.
No, you know what's a cool visual?
Watch your back.
This.
Nice.
But the power sword in the darkness is so cool. But the pyre blaster just like
Yeah.
lighting up the dark. This is such a cool scene.
I like it how we all have something that just lights up the room.
Oh, there's a lictor
We got an
here.
invisible guy.
Yep. Got his ass. Got his ass. Got his ass. He did not last at all.
They tried to ambush us.
A lictor. Boom, 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 boom.
Power's back.
And what do Space Marines want most in the world? Smoke. You want the smoke.
Why do you think I like the salamander so much? We give the smoke.
I ride this elevator for the Emperor. In the Emperor's name, I doth press floor 3.
No concern to them. Their only wish is to kill us.
I didn't even know the melter rifle was a shotgun.
They will not
Yep.
get past this.
It's like a weird shotgun. It's like everything in this circle you shoot is gonna die.
It's a slag shotgun. It's like you're just shooting out metal, like just a molten slag.
So it's like in Borderlands, you know, there's like slag. Fucking love this part. Zach,
Do not get caught when it charges at you.
what's our practical? Get out of the way.
Now's the good time for the ostrich stand. Yep, there we are. Whoop.
All state stand, are you in good hands? Not spawn.
Going in.
Not the best idea, but I respect it.
Headshot. Oh,
He's not doing well, huh?
whoop, hello there, big guy. Whoop, pistol. I love it how just dodging things you get to like hit him with a pistol.
Zach, you get the execution on this guy, okay?
Sounds good to me.
I want you to
so.
experience it.
Go get
Go,
him.
go, 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 go!
Yeah.
Yes!
Oh my.
Yeah! Yeah!
Let's go. Go get him.
Get his
Go
ass!
get him. Go
Get his
him.
ass!
This facility is
As soon as I saw this area, I was like, oh, we're gonna freaking fight that thing. This is gonna be fun.
I totally forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I did this with just the
This or nothing.
AI, it was a little bit harder than that. This is what I mean, Zach. A 4-person squad would ruin this game forever.
Yeah.
Oh, also, watch this bridge real quick. Well, not this one, the next one. Thing. Yeah, right here.
Oh.
What manner of research could justify such a waste of human life?
Oh gosh, that's a
It
ton of
does not surprise
servitors.
me.
Yep.
The Adeptus Mechanica so willingly make monsters of themselves.
Literally just being dumped out of this tube.
I'll take crack.
Yeah?
You'll take
Yeah.
crack, big guy?
Yeah, I'll take some crack.
I mean, he's admitting it, so like.
Yeah. It's not like I have a problem as long as I admit it, right? That's how that works?
No. Incorrect.
Oh my.
It's not. It's. I don't have a problem. I can stop whatever I want to. I just don't want to stop. Got him.
There we are.
That's my favorite bit that was in like every single TV show in like the mid 2000s.
I can stop whatever I want.
Because I whenever I want to. I just don't want to stop. Open the door using the same passcode.
Just pathing.
Just pass
Xenos,
these nuts in your
They
fucking
have us
mouth.
boxed in. A mistake they will soon.
I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me.
I like it's how, like, alright, repathing it, we're just still by the door, just firing down range.
Another one dead.
Access restored. Corridor cleared for transit.
There we go.
Advanced by the Omnissiah's will.
By the Omnissiah's with.
By the Omnissiah's will, I open this door. Ooh, the plasma incinerator. I don't know. It's kind of cool.
Plasma's fun.
I know. Before I used the Volkite, I was using the plasma pistol.
Very good.
I want the heavy bolt pistol, the heavy bolt pistol, the heavy bolt pistol. Ah, it's such a hard decision to make. I think I'm gonna go with the heavy bolt pistol.
Ooh, good choice.
Thanks.
That one. You need that? You can take it.
No, I just got a new pistol, so I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, if you see your own weapon somewhere on the map, just take it up. It has full ammo.
No sign of the arch enemy.
Maybe they've been and gone.
Maybe they're not involved after all.
I don't know, Alpha. Like, I love the heavy bolt pistol, but I really am kind of partial to the heavy bolt pistol.
Can we consider the heavy bolt pistol is a heavy
The
bolt
Volkite
pistol,
reactor
though?
still running.
Yeah.
The machine spirit has it under control.
I don't know.
A meltdown will be catastrophic.
Let me remember the heavy bolt pistol for a minute. Oh, this is the funny part.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they just fell.
It's fine.
It's okay.
We're Space Marines.
Access to cogitator. Yeah.
Oh, this is the best fucking part, Zach. I love this. Walk up to the computer. Right. Pray to the machine spirit. So Titus goes to log in the most sensible way possible. Lights the candle, picks up some salt, spreads it on the keyboard.
I awaken.
Second company.
Enter your command.
Locate Marius Luz.
Computer
Please
turns off.
enter your password, salt.
Access rights granted. Establishing locus.
Fucking love that part.
The city. Temple of Thasian.
Vitals are elevated.
I'll box for a Thunderhawk.
Wait. Open file Project Aurora.
Register intention requisition.
Open the file.
I like how they're both like, can we do this? But I'm interested.
Right. We shouldn't be doing this as he peeks over his shoulder.
Open file reconstruction.
Brother, those are classified.
No. It was destroyed. Mechanicus fools. Display current location of artifact.
Uh-oh. Stinky.
Reactor unstable. Meltdown imminent.
They're just
They're
plunging
chucking
into it.
themselves into
The
it.
city beneath us.
Yep.
So badass. I can see the ragdolling, that's funny.
Yeah.
Get them off the core.
I love the idea of the core to the reactor just fucking out in the open for everyone to just
They are throwing
stumble
themselves
into.
the reactor. Machine spirit.
God, they're so
Power down the reactor.
Yeah, dude.
Non-compliance. Remote circuits are fused. Manual override required.
Mechanic is fools.
So, Joe, is it important to know what that thing is? Because I have no idea what I'm looking at. I just think it looks like a mechanical thing that they can
A really strong nuclear reactor.
This thing right in front of us?
No, the thing in the terminal.
Oh. The Project Aurora?
Yeah.
Not yet.
It's, well, if you played the first game, you would know a bit more about it. Gaia was where the first game took place, and that's the Chaos artifact that Titus held and basically broke. And so it's like, alright, this is the thing that Titus was deemed a heretic for, but he destroyed it, right? No, it's still here. That's why Titus is so pissed off that it's still kicking.
Wait, so they gave him shit for holding it, and now they're like, well, what if we just, you know,
Yeah,
I'd be pissed too.
yeah.
Well, he was flagged a heretic because
He handled it openly, though.
he handled it openly, and his trainee Leandros was like, "Hey, you shouldn't do that." And Titus is like, it needs to be destroyed. I gotta do it." And then Leandros reported him to the Inquisition.
Oh my, fuck off!
So yeah, Leandros reported to the Inquisition. The Inquisition found that there were no traces of corruption, but they couldn't just let him off the hook because, he did touch a Chaos artifact.
Yeah, to just closely keep an eye on him for that.
Yeah, so they're like, all right, well, serve in the Death Watch for 100 years, and that'll be your penance for fucking with the Chaos the artifact
I
of
can have
Chaos.
both you and me just grab something at the exact same time.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's why Titus was in the Death Watch. It was his penance for touching a Chaos artifact. And after 100 years of never faltering, they were like, okay, we believe you. You're definitely not corrupted. We want you to come back into service. And that's how we got Space Marine 2.
Yeah, it also doesn't help that when the Space Marines found them, they were like, yeah, no, the Inquisition just never told us about where you were located, even though the chapter master as well as the head librarian wanted to find you. They just never told us anything.
Yeah, they said Titus just disappeared for 100 years.
Yeah.
And because he was served in the Death Watch,
And he was serving as a Black Shield. Black Shields are extremely rare in the Death Watch. Basically, it's the most dishonorable thing that you can do because you renounce your previous chapter and you just become a full-fledged member of the Death Watch.
Why is it dishonorable?
Because the
Just
Death Watch is
fact that you are.
the Death Watch is
renowned.
supposed to be made up of volunteers from the other chapters.
So if you go to it on purpose, and you're like, no, I renounce my heraldry, I renounce the chapter that I'm once a part of, it's seen as dishonorable because it's,
You're not serving the Death Watch as part of your chapter. You're serving the Death Watch for the sake of serving the Death Watch.
because you don't want to be a part of your other, squad.
It's a way out of your chapter,
Yeah,
which is like not a thing because your chapters are family.
yeah,
So Titus was forced to do that?
yeah.
Pretty much.
What, they just hate him?
Well, he was reported to the Inquisition for corruption. Like,
Right, but then for that same corruption, they just took it and started experimenting on it.
Yes.
And we're like, oh,
Yeah.
whatever.
well, no, not the Space Marines, the Adeptus Mechanicus.
Yeah.
It's
'Cause they feel like they have a better understanding, because of course they do. They're the Mechanicus. They know all the tech and beat moves.
yeah, they know the beep
Not
bop.
that- Hey,
Right, but they can use it with technology. The Adeptus Mechanicus are weird. They're like a Space Marine adjacent.
no, I know what the Mechanicus are, but
Right,
what they're dealing with is not technology.
right, but they think they can control it.
They
Yeah.
always do.
Yeah. That's why Titus called them fools, because they're idiots. You can't control chaos.
Yeah. That's a common theme in like many Warhammer stories where people try to control chaos and in doing so damage themselves.
Some of Mandalorians? Pew pew pew. Way more than poor salt computer. Yeah, so well, it's also, by becoming a Black Shield, he could serve for that 100 years. Like, normally you don't serve in the Death Watch for, like, forever.
Yeah, you go
It's-
back to your chapter after a
The,
while.
the Death Watch is sort of like the SWAT of the Space Marines. It's police officers from different departments that comprise the SWAT for, like, a couple months at a time. You're not supposed to be a Death Watch for 100 years. You're supposed to be there for, like, 10, and then you go back to your chapter.
The smell of burnt ichor.
So by renouncing his chapter, he could serve as 100 years penance.
Move to the
Yeah.
extraction zone.
It's also, and you know what the Death Watch are, right, Zach?
Don't they specialize in Xenos?
They're like the last line of defense against the Xenos.
They're
when-
like the specialists against anything
Yeah.
Xeno related.
When nothing else works, you call them the Death Watch.
And they're comprised of legit the best alien hunters of
Every
each
chapter.
Yeah, like every chapter has to send someone to the Death Watch in order to help, like their best Xeno hunters in order to help
Different Death Watch?
combat
Yes.
the tides. I love Death Watch.
Yeah, they're really cool. So yeah, so because Titus served in the Death Watch as penance, the records of him being reported to the Inquisition and the record of him being a Black Shield were expunged.
Yeah,
So
because you don't want to show off to your brothers, hey, this guy abandoned our
Abandoned.
chapter.
right, you don't want people to know that you abandoned your chapter for at some point.
Lieutenant, what did you
Yeah, and
see
it's all
in those
because
Mechanicus files?
it's all because Leandros was like, "You're not doing the right thing," and Titus is like, "I literally am. What the fuck are you on?" And Leandros is like, "Well, I don't think so." Inquisition time. And that's where the joke comes from of the stain of suspicion never fades.
The Adeptus Mechanicus must be stopped. What? If they trigger the weapon, the results could be catastrophic.
Dun.
Research. They're using an artifact to power the weapon. I've seen it before on a planet
Speaking of
named
Inquisition,
Gaia.
no one expects it.
By the name of Nemroth called it a
Mild
presence
discipline.
Spanish
beyond God's
Inquisition.
power.
That's the Spanish
It almost
Inquisition.
destroyed the planet.
You should play Dragon Age Inquisition? I started it. I just haven't played in a couple years.
The Mechanicus
I might do it again.
acting on orders approved by the Primarch. And here are you, talking of Gaia, of all places.
Damn it, Captain. If Chaos is here, if they get their hands on this thing.
Enough! I will hear no more on the subject.
Okay.
Now,
So when
did
I'm
you get a
right,
location for Luz?
are you gonna tell me I'm right?
Then get down there and find him!
So basically, big man Gilliman said, nah, we gotta use this, because they're gonna be interested in this.
To the Inquisition.
This could help us.
Yeah. Because Gilliman is a radical. He's like, listen, start doing as much research as you can, start building stuff, bring back as many things as you can. I made the Primaris, which technically, big heresy, because he improved on the Emperor's design. Which,
Damn them.
mega no-no.
After everything that happened,
There are those who would send
not
you
keep
back to
us
the
in the
Inquisition.
dark.
I just
It
spent
is not
more
your
years than
concern.
everybody else.
You
What are you
criticize
talking
the
about?
capture
I just served
of
100 years penance for the Inquisition.
and yet you treat us
Fuck
to the
you.
same evasive obscurity.
I don't know. 100 years is nothing. The Space Marines, it's really not. I mean, it's not nothing, but it's not a lot.
Yeah, I mean, that's why they have service studs. Well, they did have service studs for a reason.
Yeah, because, you know, some people didn't like putting nails in your head in order to denote your service. They said, oh, it's too likely that you're about to get shot in the head by something.
Yeah, and they were right. That's exactly what used to happen.
Oh my gosh, I never noticed this guy's come over here.
What guy?
This
Oh, what the fuck?
is a full it's the Carnifex.
Package full analysis, plus scans, plus biological samples for immediate dispatch.
I never noticed. This is awesome.
So wait. Okay.
What?
What?
This thing's dead. It can't come
Yes.
back to life on its own, right?
No. It's
No.
dead. We killed it.
No, it's dead.
Okay.
Also,
How do they reconfigure biomass?
they have specialized like feeder people in order to do so. Like they have special feeder organisms that take biomass, like Rippers, for example. Rippers will literally eat anything and convert it into biomass.
What do
And, like,
Rippers look
The
The
rats.
Rippers are the little bug things that like skitter around, like the smaller ones that we had to fight off with a flamethrower.
So Rippers would eat this thing while
Yep.
it's dead.
And then go to what's called a spawning vat, jump in, and convert everything to biomass, including themselves.
Right, because they're just like dummy
Yeah.
drones being told to do that by the great.
They exist as Roombas.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all they do.
And
They
this thing is
Roomba.
a large conduit of psionic power,
Yeah.
basically telling all of the other Tyranids what to do.
This is one of them, yeah. This is one of the larger organisms.
The four-armed
Yeah,
dudes
well,
are
I
also
know I know there's
conduits.
much bigger ones, like Hive Lords, but I'm just saying like,
Yeah.
this is a larger conduit, or a larger
Yeah.
node of psionic power,
Yeah.
transferring the great consciousness throughout itself.
Yeah.
And you stabbed it in its head with his own fucking leg.
Dumb bitch should have had that leg there.
Alright.
Is there a guy to talk to up there, or is it just another mission?
It just says proceed to launch bay, so I think it's just go.
Let me see. Oh, this dude's to talk to.
Okay.
Let's talk to these dudes, and we may just call it a stream.
time to go. I will not concede another loss.
Brother, you seem troubled.
Is there
I
people?
tire of reckless fools.
I hope you do not mean us.
Not unless you worship the Omniscient.
Ah, then I share your distaste.
Yes.
Literally just pulled up to talk shit at the water cooler with our friends.
Let us grind the chitinous curse deep into the parched soil of Avarax.
Jesus
A
Christ.
vivid picture.
I speak only as one who is stirred by the words of our Primarch.
I prefer action to colorful speech.
Brother, have you heard of a literary term known as show don't tell? Alright.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, man. This was some of the most fun I've had with you guys. Been playing a video game in a long time.
This is so based.
This
shit was awesome.
this is such a good game. We got to do more immediately.
The power hammer. That shit's gas.
Oh, don't worry. You're going to see it in its full glory soon.
I'm about to say yeah.
You're about to see it in its
Alright.
full glory. So, but I'm gonna hop out. I'm gonna end the stream. But thank you guys for playing. It was a lot of fun. We have to do this again soon.
All right,
for
I
the
agree.
invite.
Thank you for the invite.
Of course, my dudes. I will catch y'all later.
All right, peace.
Peace.
Sounds good. Peace.